Hello, I'm Graham Horton and welcome to today's video. Now this is the first in a series of video tutorials I've created particularly for seniors and new users to smartphones, and in particular using the camera systems. Well, first of all, congratulations, you've just taken the first step in unlocking the full potential of these camera systems. It doesn't matter whether you're a beginner who wants to take better pictures of family and friends, or you're a seasoned photographer who wants to unlock the full potential of these smartphone devices. This course is designed for you. Well, first of all, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and the associated bell notification icon to be advised when I upload new videos in this series. It really will help if you do subscribe if you're just previewing these tutorials. Now in this video I want to explain the fact that you don't really need the latest and greatest of smartphones to be able to get great pictures. I'll show you shortly some pictures taken with a range of smartphones, from the iPhone 4S, one of my all-time favorite cameras. The 4S was the first of Apple's smartphones that went from a 5 megapixel to 8 megapixel and also created the opportunity of creating 1080p videos. It's a bit dated, but it does produce some fantastic images, as you'll see in the comparisons. By modern standards, the display isn't very bright and it's very difficult to see. You can't change the aspect ratio from 4:3, so if you're going to create pictures for inclusion into videos, etc., you have to allow for that crop when you're doing that. But generally, you'll see that the images of this are fantastic. I've also used the iPhone 13 Pro, the iPhone 16 Pro Max, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and the Google Pixel 9 XL Pro. You can see there'll be a range of pictures there. You can see the differences in the camera system. Some are very slight and some are a little bit more obvious. So all the cameras are set to default. There's no particular setting that I've set to make one look better than the other. These are all set back to the 12 megapixel or thereabouts default and 4:3 aspect ratio, so we can compare them against the 4S. Then I've created a series of pictures using the lenses available on cameras like the iPhone 13 and the 16, the Google Pixel and the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, just to show you with those cameras you can use the optical performance of these cameras to craft even better pictures. Now along the way I'll be telling you not to use digital zoom, so use the optical settings of these cameras and you will get some great results. Stray between the 5 times and 10 times and you'll see some pixelation. On screen now you can see the difference between one taken with a times 10 and the other taken with times 27, and you can see once we've left the 10 times optical zoom, the S24 Ultra, you're going to start seeing some poor results from these cameras. So it really is a case of knowing the lens and knowing your camera. So the essence of this video is really to satisfy you in your mind that you don't really need the latest and greatest camera to take some great pictures. Providing you understand the limitations of your camera system, you'll be able to go out there and get some great images in the majority of lighting situations. So until the next video, we'll be looking at the basic camera apps in a lot more detail, talking about exposure compensation, how to make dark pictures light or light pictures dark, and the differences between aspect ratios and what to choose when you're out there shooting pictures for albums or inclusion into video, etc. So in part 2 we'll go deeper into the basic camera systems. So until then, thanks very much, and again, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Goodbye for now. Now, for those wanting to know more about the crafting of this video, it's been shot using the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It's in 4K 25p mode, using the basic camera app and the cinematic mode. And in cinematic mode, it does allow you to change the background blur by computational photography. So using the depth sensor of the camera to establish where the fall off between the subject and the background, and then blurring that distance between the two to give you a pseudo optically blurred background. So it is computational photography, nothing to do with the lens aperture or focal length of the lens. Audio is being captured using the Boya Mini, the transmitter's here, and the receiver is plugged into the USB-C port of the camera.